What's up, brick builders? Today's build is Bunny. This is set number Bunny-1. Year it came out was 2019, age group 6 plus, and it's got a piece count of 32. Hello folks, Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Welcome to another build video. Now I feel kind of a little bit cheeky on this one because this wasn't actually a Lego set, and that's kind of what this channel's all about, is building through all the Lego sets that were official that came out, be it B models or polybags and stuff like that. But this actually is a different idea, and this came about in the Lego Life magazine. This particular episode was 2019, so it's not too long ago. We're in 2025 right now, so 2019, a little while ago, and Lego Life magazine actually took a few changes, and it's now known as Lego magazine, which you can still get, like, I believe you can still get copies of it sent to your door. It would be part of your subscription to being a Lego Insiders member, and you would have it sent to your door, and it would be like a magazine that would be coming through your door five times a year, I think. Now, I tell you what, if they did the Lego magazines, like, the Lego City, the Lego Ninjago, the Lego Friends, the Lego Star Wars, and Technic, if you did those magazines and they were free on your subscription of being a VIP member or Insiders member, now as we're known as, that would be awesome. Oh my God, I would have like loads of magazines coming through my door. My wife would be like, ah. Anyway, so yes, going back to this, it was not actually a set that was designed for retail. This was an idea that was in the Lego Life magazine, and there would be proper instructions on how to build this, but the idea was to give you instructions in the magazine and see if you could build it from your collection. Now, there are some pieces in here that are kind of specialized, and I can't see them being in everybody's everyday type collection. Do you know what I mean? It's there are some pretty specialized pieces in here, and I can't see myself, if I had an everyday collection, that I would have had all the parts to be able to build this. So I think maybe, I'm not sure if the idea caught on very well because of this. But anyway, it's a super little build of a rabbit. And before I discovered this about the Lego Life magazine, there was the instructions for it that you could find, and I completely missed that link, didn't I? So I actually painstakingly put it together myself with trial and error, because the head is the hardest part. If you don't have any instructions, that is. It's very simple if you do. Let's build it, shall we? Okie dokie. So here's all our parts. Lots of white and one green plate there. We're just going to get my instructions up. And we're going to start off with the 4x4 green plate. And here's our first brick that I don't think you're going to have in your everyday collection. It's a 1x2 brick with two studs on the front, so it's a it's a two stud snot brick. That's going to go on the right hand side edge of your green plate. This is going to be his tail. We will make the legs, and that's going to be these 1x2 sloped bricks. I'm going to put those at the back end like that. See that? So we're going to have another one. Now you get those in your everyday collection. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Like that. So it's his tail. These are the start of his the back of his feet, and we just want to put some paws on, and we're going to take a 1x1 white plate like so in front of those nice chunky paws. I'm going to straighten those out. You can straighten them out, and then we're going to have 1x2 white curved plates or bricks. Now, it's another one of those pieces that you don't really get in your everyday collection. So you can see why I'm a little bit about the fact that I'm not sure that people can be able to build this straight off the bat. So there's our feet. Now we want to build the bottom of the body. So we're going to take a 1x2 white brick. which is a very common piece, and also a 2x2 white inverted brick, which is also a common piece. So that's the base of our body there. You can see the bunny's chest coming up here. Now we want the tail, so we're going to put a jumper plate on the back like that. Turns that 2 stud into a 1 stud and puts that 1 stud in the middle, and then we're going to put a 1x1 white circular plate for his little tuft of tail. And you can change that color to any color you like. You can actually jazz this up by giving him black feet, so you got a black and white bunny or a brown bunny. It's that part is your world is your oysters. Going to put a 2x4 white plate straight across the top of all of that, just to strengthen that up, and then we're just going to give him his hind leg bits on the back here, and that's kind of clever with the old 1x1 white mini mountains. I'm going to go slope off to the edge like so, and that is his back legs finished. Now we want to give him his back, so we've got, yet again, I don't think this is a very common brick, is a 2x3 curve brick. So we want the curve naturally going off to the back, so he's kind of hunched over, so that's his back feet, that's his front feet. He's kind of ready to find that carrot. And then we want, this is where I got a little bit confused when I was building without the instructions, but a 2x2 white tile going straight across there, and thinking, okay, that's interesting. It's going to be an interestingly cool build technique, and there is a pretty cool build technique coming up. And we're going to do the building of the head now with these. So these are the snot brick with a hole on the left and a hole on the right. That's the only way I can say it. So you got the front and the right, or the front and the left. So it's on the right and the left, and one on top. And you want it on these 2 studs here. So there's one there, and you want one of the holes facing to the front, one of the holes facing off to outside, depending on which side you're putting it. And then put this one on. It's a good brick. That's the wrong brick. It's a good brick because you can turn it around, so you can do the same thing for the other side. That looks like a very odd rabbit, but we're going to do his head now, and everything will all start to come into clarity, should we say. We've got a 2x2 white plate and a 1x2 jumper plate. It's going to go on the right hand side of the 2x2. On top of that, we're going to put this other snot brick, which has a stud on one side, on the left hand side and the right hand side, not on the front or corner or anything like that. So it's not on the what is it, adjacent we got one on the front, one on the back, and you want that on the snot brick like that, because that's where the eyes are going to go. Believe it or not, that's where the eyes are going to go. And then we're going to put a 1x2 white brick on these left studs like so. Yeah, looks very interesting, very odd. And we're going to put a jumper plate on top of that 1x2 white brick like that. His eye's rolling off. We're going to catch that because we need the eye. We're just going to place them randomly. I kind of like to do that. Just pop them on there and see which way he's facing. Oh, both eyes are going backwards. Okay, interesting. And then we're going to put 2 1x1 white plates square on top of the jumper. Now you can straighten these out later because there's a flat surface here, so you can just put them on higgledy-piggledy. I'll show you. Just put them on higgledy-piggledy like that, a bit twisted. Just put it down flat and just press, and you got flat, completely square. And then on the end of that, we're going to place this 1x1 black circular tile. And that's going to be his nose. Nice click. There you go. So we got this kind of mousy head looking thing going on. And we want to finish the head off, because we got a stud there. We want to finish the head off with a mini mountain. And we're just going to pop it so that the wider piece is at the bottom and the pointier piece is at the top. So kind of gives that nice little definition and tidy up of the head there. It's a pretty decent head as well because there are no studs showing. So that was quite a nice design. And what it's going to do is just going to sit on these two studs here. And this tile is just a resting place. And it works perfectly. Look at that. It works perfectly. How cool is that? Now that's pretty cool building technique if you ask me. I'm going to get the right ear. So on these studs here, these are just the two that are left over. And that is for the ears. You want them level. Well, you can have them further down if you like. Give them different alternative ears there. But I'm going to put them level. Like that. So they're up higher. And there is your rabbit. And it's a pretty cool little build. It is a pretty cool little build. I like this. I do like this. But I am a little bit concerned that it's kind of the whole design of putting the instructions in the magazine to build whatever you like, or this particular model from the parts you have is quite a stretch. But there we go. It's a pretty cool build. I do like the building technique on the head. The head, like I say, without the instructions was very tricky. Took me a while to figure that out. I knew it was something like that, but how? There you go. I mean, the focus is not going to focus at all. It's not. It's not. But it's a pretty decent build. You got a nice little size model there to put on display, and it can work in any sort of display. It doesn't have to be a seasonal, does it? If you like rabbits, you can always just build this. But yeah, that would be BUNNY-1, folks. If you enjoyed the content, I would completely went off the key there, folks. If you enjoyed the content like this, and you want to see some more content like this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share it amongst your friends, family, and anybody else who you think would be interested in this kind of content. One day I might get this actually. Well, I've done it a few times, but do the outro properly. And also, please don't forget to put your notifications on so you don't miss any other videos. I'll catch you in the next one. I'm Sean from BRIT'N Bricks. Peace.